electoral exercise in the world. I'm Rahul Shivshankar from Tamil Nadu. Let's move on to the next state with the most importance in the number of seats in this phase of the polls, which is Maharashtra. And with all 6 constituencies of Mumbai facing a high-voltage electoral battle this year, let's go across to our reporters in the maximum city. We're going to be spread across that city today, this morning, to track every minute. You see those pictures. It's an uneasy alliance between the BJP and the Sena. On the one side, the Congress and the NCP have had problems, so it's 1-1 there. The dark horse left of your screens, Raj Thackeray, he's already creating uncertainty in the Shiv Sena BJP alliance by positioning a candidate against each one of the Sainiks. And there's also the dark horses, those interesting candidates that could upset it. Akhilesh Yadav speaking there, he's just cast his vote. It's going to be an interesting election for his father in Mainpuri. Is he saying anything? Let's try to listen in. He said there was no Modi wave before he went into the polling booth, and he changed his mind after he's come out. One has to see that. Let's listen in.
दूसरे चरण में भी पार्टी को अच्छी सीटें मिलेंगी। ये तीसरा चरण है। ये वो इलाका है जहां समाजवादी पार्टी के पक्ष में हमेशा जनता रही है। यहाँ के किसान, यहाँ के गरीब और यहाँ के तमाम लोग सब जात धर्म का भेदभाव छोड़ करके नेताजी का सहयोग और समाजवादी पार्टी के समर्थन में हमेशा रहे हैं। सर, नेताजी मैं समझता हूँ तीसरा चरण समाजवादी पार्टी का सबसे बेहतर होगा और इसके बाद लगातार समाजवादी पार्टी की सीटें उत्तर प्रदेश में बढ़ेंगी। सबसे ज्यादा समाजवादी पार्टी उत्तर प्रदेश में सीटें जीतेगी। जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उनके तमाम सहयोगी दल इस प्रयास में थे कि उत्तर प्रदेश में धार्मिक सांप्रदायिकता के लाइन पर मतदान हो, लेकिन मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूं जनता को और स्वागत करना चाहता हूं जनता का, जहां पर सेकुलर लोगों को, सेकुलर समझ की पार्टी को समाजवादी पार्टी का समर्थन बड़े पैमाने पे मिला है।
80 सीट में से कितना उम्मीद कर रहे हैं?
80 लोकसभा सीटों में सबसे ज्यादा समाजवादी पार्टी जीतेगी।
अच्छा, कहा जा रहा है कि मोदी की लहर है, क्या आपको लगता है?
देखिए, पहला चरण, दूसरा और तीसरा चरण अभी तक कोई लहर दिखाई नहीं दी। जैसे लहर नहीं दिखाई दी, वैसे ही गुजरात का मॉडल नहीं दिखाई दिया। जनता जानना चाहती थी आखिरकार ये गुजरात मॉडल जिसका प्रचार किया वो आखिरकार है क्या। तो पहले चरण में भी जनता नहीं जान पाई, दूसरे चरण में भी कोई जानकारी नहीं मिली और तीसरे चरण का भी मतदान होने जा रहा है। न गुजरात मॉडल पता है और न ही कोई लहर इधर दिखाई दे रही है।
नरेंद्र मोदी आज वाराणसी से पर्चा दाखिल कर रहे हैं।
ये अच्छी बात है, देश में 2 जगह लड़ रहे हैं, लेकिन बनारस बहुत जहां वो हमारा पुराना शहर है, बहुत लोग
Akhilesh Yadav there, seeing only the rainbow. He's not seeing the dark clouds that are hovering over Uttar Pradesh and over his government. Priya Sehgal, good morning. You're with us. You've been hitting all the constituencies in Mumbai. You were there last week with Milind Deora. How's it looking for Milind Deora?
I think Milind is the only Congress seat that the Congress is really expecting to win. And one reason, Rahul, for this is, of course, the fact that the MNS and Shiv Sena, MNS and BJP are both contested candidates. Plus, he seems to be on a winning wicket over there. For instance, I would not say any other seat in Bombay. You know, remember last year, Congress NCP swept all those 6 seats. But this time, there is a Modi wave. Wherever I went in Bombay, I saw Uddhav Thackeray's posters, not alone, always with Modi. You know, that was a very interesting factor that I saw. So I think Milind is probably the only one that the Congress is counting on.
Absolutely. And there, the MNS and the Sena are locked in an adversarial sort of contest for the Marathi vote. So that might split. That's why. Okay, let me go across to Mayuresh. Mayuresh and Avasthi join us. Manish Avasthi, our bureau chief from Mumbai, joins us also in our studios there. But Mayuresh, what's it looking like on the ground? Is it going to be 6-0 for the UPA, or are we going to see a mixed bag?
Certainly, Rahul, for the result, we have to wait till 16th of May. But right now, as we can see, right now I'm standing in the northeast constituency. And whenever we cover this constituency in past, we have seen that people are really not happy with the Congress NCP government, because all these MPs, sitting MPs of Congress NCP claim that they have made a development, they have developed the city, they got this monorail and metro rail, but these projects have got delayed. So people are really not happy with the development which they were expecting, that Mumbai will do or reach to a certain limit or certain level, but still Mumbai has not reached to a level. As we all know that even PM has earlier said that he want to develop Mumbai like a Shanghai, and he want to see the Shanghai in Mumbai, but it has not reached up to that level.
Okay,
so people are certainly not happy with the development thing, and as you can see behind me.
Yes, no, go ahead. What's happening behind you, Mayuresh? What's happening behind you?
Yeah, you can see the. Yeah. This is the polling station, and you can see the condition of this road right now. You can see the condition of this road.
Is it going to all come down to civic issues at the end of the day for Mumbai? Mumbai also has a problem with voter apathy. The last time, huge song and dance made about the campaign there. There were new contestants. There was a new movement. There were independent candidates. But the Mumbaikar didn't show up to vote. I hope this time it's going to change. At least the stars are doing their bit. They're out early. There's Dharmender looking all snazzy early in the morning. But let's just look at some of these contests. First, let's put this entire election in Mumbai specifically into perspective. We've got this report from the ground.
From high-rises, skyscrapers and the super rich to the cluster of slums and the starkness of pavement shacks, Mumbai is an interesting mix of poor and rich, good and bad. The voting pattern of Mumbai is also different from the rest of Maharashtra, and so are the issues. For the last 10 years, women's safety has become an important issue. For the young voter here, urbanization, employment and infrastructure are important issues. Also, education has been on the mind of the young urban voter here. And Mumbai is the uber dynamic and enterprising city. It has not shown much of an enthusiasm in the general elections in the past. While the ruling Congress coalition swept all 6 city constituencies in the 2009 elections, the going may get tougher for the alliance as it already faces a strong anti-incumbency wave nationally, which could percolate down to the local level. While the MNS will try its best to dent the Sena, the Aam Aadmi Party could play a spoiler in many areas.